It's time for episode 58 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I've got to say, I've been like so blown away by 56 and 57. Of course, that ending from 57, it just left me in disbelief with my jaw metaphorically on the floor. So I've been eager to see how the heck are they going to handle the fact that the sacrifices were taken. You know, that it appears that the three people who managed to open the door to the void of truth, well, they've all been sacrificed in the process to sacrifice all of the Central District and all of Amestris. Wow. Totally wasn't expecting that to happen at the end of the last episode, then to just leave me hanging until this episode comes along like I'm dying here. Plus, my wife signed me up as a volunteer for this local beer festival thing to raise money for charity this afternoon, and my social anxiety has got me feeling a little on edge about that, so what better way to get my mind off of that than to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, a show I'm loving right now. And of course, during the OP, I do like to remind folks that I have a Patreon now. I've had a Patreon for a while now, and I know a lot of you are already aware, some of you are already members. But if you just want to go check it out, see what's going on over there at the Anime Dad Patreon, well, there is a link in the video description. Oh man, we're picking right back up to when those sacrifices were being made, to when they lost Alphonse, Edward, and Izumi Curtis. Strangely, the biggest heartbreaker of all to me was Ms. Curtis. And Dr. Teeth over there just laughing it up. I really can't wait to see Dr. Teeth get what's coming to him. And I'm really hoping that maybe Roy Mustang's the one to give him a good dose of vitamin respect there. Oh, are we going to go see what's up in the void? What if they're actually inadvertently helping Edward here to figure out how to get Alphonse's original body back and how to get back his arm and leg? Oh, but they're all trapped by these shadow tentacles and shadow arms. That's not good for anybody. And Sacrifices is the name of the episode. So hopefully that is an indication that we're going to follow what happens to the sacrifices as they're pulled through to the quote-unquote other side. And everybody here in Amestris is seeing the blue lightning kind of stuff going up in the air. And I got to tell you, the shaky cam thing they're doing is making me a little nauseous. Thank goodness the Blair Witchification of this episode just stopped there. Oh, and we're back with the fight against the Fuhrer. Oh man, 3 people taking on the Fuhrer. Fuhrer didn't even have his signature sword, and he's still holding his own with a couple of knives. Oh, but he's dangling now. So here is where the move would be made by some people like, hey, I sacrificed myself in order to take out the Fuhrer here. But with both of them being homunculi, I don't even know that fall hurts either of them, you know? Hard to say. I mean, he fell further than that when the train bridge exploded. Oh, and that was an automail arm, so I guess that's the lady ninja, right? Yep, it's the lady ninja. The woman ninja. He's telling her, don't worry about us. Let us fall. But she's still got a... Oh, no! The pressure on her automail arm is pulling blood out of her shoulder stump there. Oh, no. Yeah, she's holding 2 fully grown men with that automail arm. And I thought, the arm's strong, good, but it's still attached to flesh, like it's bolted in or something. Oh, the tear mixed with the blood and diluted the drop of blood. That was a beautiful artistic and animation choice there. I love that. Oh, the Brig soldier just got knifed in the arm and shot him in the shoulder. And away he goes. But, it's hitting the water. Just like when the train bridge exploded. That shot's not going to hurt a homunculus, is it? And I was going to go check on Fu. And is that Lai? I can't remember the name of the young woman bodyguard, but, her shoulders hurt. Fu's dead. So, Ling is coming through. Greed is definitely not the one in control at this point. And he's willing to sacrifice his own Philosopher's Stone to save Fu. Even though Fu is the bodyguard, it's his job to die so the young lord would live. Oh, the emotion here of how the young lord is not concerned with their pre-existing social roles. This is an older man, a father figure who protected him, that he cared about, and he's willing to sacrifice himself to help this man. Oh, and the tears, like the mixture of tears and blood. Oh my goodness. So, whoa, who just shot him in the head? Oh no, the guy with the pervy stash made it to the top of the stairs and shot Greeling in the head, but that can't kill a homunculus, can it? Yeah, he's still with us there. We see the homunculus healing lightning going on. Oh, the misery of himself becoming immortal, and he just sees it as sort of like a curse that he must watch those he cares about die while he still lives. I mean, that's a classic like monkey's paw twist on immortality, but I love seeing it here in practice, particularly when the homunculus greed should be, that avarice should make him the most self-centered of all homunculi, and yet we still see Ling's compassion coming through. I love the delicate hand and touch that is used on this story. This is why this is one of the most beloved stories of all time, isn't it? Things just like this moment here. This incredible, touching, emotional moment that I'm absolutely just yammering, talking straight through, as I'm wont to do. Okay, and I mentioned this before, that a bottleneck like this is a great delaying tactic, but it can't last forever because eventually you run out of bullets, and that is what's happened here. So now they're toast if they don't get out of there. But look at the toll. Look at the price the enemy paid. Paid the iron price to take that all away. Oh, poor Buccaneer. Ling Yao. I like this. The Buccaneer's using his given name before he uses the homunculus name. Oh, so he wants him to do something to... Oh, they're calling Olivier their queen. I like it. But yeah, greed. You want to do right by those who died. Hold that gate. You be the 300 Spartans in this situation now, Greed. Imagine Greed doing such an unselfish thing. I'm loving the juxtaposition and the dichotomy of this show. Are you going to help out? Do it for Fu. Do it for Fu. That is the t-shirt I need to make. It's a new generation's version of Win One for the Gipper. Do it for Fu. Oh, Ling is taking Greed's power. Requesting Greed's power. Looks like he seized Greed's power. So Ling in control with the power of Greed. Interesting. But now Greed's still obsessed with this engagement that Father set up for the surviving homunculi. Lan Fan gonna help him out. Oh, and he went sleeveless, suns out, guns out, with Greed in control. Oh, and he's got that metal arm thing going on that Greed can do. The impenetrable skin, the iron hide. It's Iron Hide Ling. Oh, they've got like this armored shield up front. They should have brought that out when the machine guns were holding the stairwell. And here's the man with the plan. Ling with the power of Greed. Will he succeed? He's got to just hold the gate until the queen says to open it. And I'm pretty sure the queen's Olivier Armstrong. Anybody with a family or a lover, keep back. Because I ain't showing no mercy. Oh, and I won't fight women. I think it's a little bit past that. Particularly when we've seen the strength of women in this world. People like Olivier Armstrong. And Hawkeye. And Azumi Curtis. And I could keep going. Winry. Oh, he's went full on Ironhide. He is like the Terminator. The T-1000 too, not the T-800. Oh, taking him out. I never get over some cartoonish violence. I love it. Oh man, they got rocket propelled grenades going off. They got this big like elevator type thing. There's one of those in Pittsburgh. You can take up the side of a hill or mountain, whatever you want to call it. Oh man, look at the carnage. He is wreaking such havoc to hold that gate. I am impressed. Color me a Greed fan all of a sudden. And more Central troops coming out. Fuhrer down in the water. Like the Fuhrer's going to come out of that reservoir or whatever he fell into, that canal eventually, right? And then he's going to be back on the scene. We're going to see, yeah, that's the Fuhrer right there, isn't it? Covered in smoke. Oh no! It's Greed. He's cometh down from the mountain. He's not holding the gate from a choke point. He's taking the fight to the attackers so they can't even get to the choke point. That is some confidence in your abilities and or plan there, Greed. But so far, he seems to be doing it. Look at that. Oh, I am loving this stuff. This is some real, like, a chance to absolutely cheer for the quote-unquote supervillain, which, you know, we all love doing that. We all want to cheer for the heel, whether we admit it or not. This is great. Ling Yao's heroic moment. Homunculus fighting for the power of good. This is what happens when a man gets the power of a homunculus. And just look at that. Wiping them out. Gotta say, impressive. They're all impressed. Good thing he's on our side. I like what the Briggs soldier had to say. And there she is, left trying to process everything that's going on. Absolutely shaken, I'm sure, by the loss of her grandfather, Fu. Buccaneer's so happy. Now he can die in peace. Oh, man, that's like heart-wrenching. The big guy Buccaneer holding on to life just long enough to make sure his compatriots are safe, and then he's going to give up the ghost, and off he goes. Wow. So much adrenaline, so much action, so much satisfaction. We haven't even made it to the eye catcher yet. He's giving him one final salute as he slips into the sweet embrace of death. He's thinking back of Briggs, the only land he ever knew as home. He's going up to heaven, even higher than the top of the Briggs fortress. Oh. And his lieutenant feels the stabbing pain of the death of his captain. And smoke coming up in Central District, fighting going on, military command center up for grabs. And this old couple who've probably lived through and seen it all. I've never seen anything like this. I want to see something of relevance happen with this couple. This is nice. They rarely give us just like the point of view of the civilian bystander. Oh, but look, it's the widow and the daughter of Mace Hughes. Still the saddest thing I've ever seen is the story of Mace Hughes. Oh, and then there's the eclipse, and she's even got her little mirror to watch the eclipse. I remember, our eclipse from a couple years back and all the different various ways to watch it. It was a big deal. Oh no, Beefy Boy looking for his wife Izumi, who's been sacrificed. Ah, heart goes out to the Beefy Bro. Oh, and it looks like Alex Armstrong has an idea, Major Armstrong has an idea about what's going on here with human transmutation, and the Gateway of Truth. I didn't realize that they told the full story to Armstrong, but I kind of remember when he went back to their hometown, Respule or whatever it's called. And here, Olivier Armstrong, trying to show concern for Izumi Curtis, who did so much to help her out. It's nice to know she shows that loyalty. But she's still got to be in charge. She's still got to get like a, what do you call it, a situation report, sit rep. Is that what you call that, sit rep? Oh my goodness. Now they're finding out about the death of Buccaneer. They think Bradley's dead, but Bradley's not dead. It's not so easy to kill Bradley. Yeah, this guy knows it. This guy knows who King Bradley is, or more specifically, what King Bradley is. Oh, and he just got slugged by Olivier Armstrong. I love it. I love it. Oh, and they're explaining the whole Greed Ling situation. Alex can't believe it. And this crusty old bearded guy, never trust a guy with a gray beard, right? Oh. You can tell she has swallowing her emotions right now. The way she squeezed her fist like that. She's holding down her humanity to be the strong leader that she thinks they need. And showing that loyalty to Sig is amazing from her. You know, her brother's beefy boy bro. This is great. Although going down those stairs is not going to help him find Izumi Curtis. Okay, I think we're going to check in with the other side. What's up in the sacre? Oh! Oh, let's see here. Edward's screaming as he falls headfirst into something. All right, what is going to go on in this void? There's Izumi. Yeah, but where's Alphonse? So if those two are there, shouldn't the third member of the crew show up there, Alphonse? This could be the perfect opportunity for Alphonse to get his body back in a strange, unexpected turn of events. Talk about, like, being given a lemon and making lemonade. Maybe they use this to accomplish their ultimate goals. But yeah, Al finally showed up. Still in his armor, blood-sealed armor. Uh-oh. So who is this that's confronting them? 3 sacrifices confronted by... Oh! It's Father! But it looks like Father has incorporated Hohenheim into his ugly, evil, anti-truth countenance. Can I call Father lie here? It's the anti-truth. It's Father and actual Father. Come on, Hohenheim. It's not too late for you to do something to help. This is a creepy, creepy creature. With Hohenheim just sticking out of him. Parts sticking out is so creepy. And all the eyeballs. Oh my goodness. Father has really taken on a disturbing form. I like Edward's response there. I won't quote what he said, but I liked his response there. Oh, wow. Just sucking Hohenheim further into the sludge so that he can't continue to talk. Is he going to try to, like, incorporate the sacrifices the same way he's incorporated Hohenheim? Oh, man, the big eyeball castle. Yeah, this is like the complete opposite of Truth's void. So is he trying to supplant Truth as, like, the sort of almighty being of alchemy? And poor Alphonse, is his blood still disturbed? Or is something about his suit of armor is empty in this other world and maybe his soul is transported back to its original vessel here in the void? I don't know, but I'm curious about that. Maybe that puts him in a position to be in Truth's void to come and help or save the day in some way. But they really got to do something about this Dr. Teeth guy. At least take his gold tooth out. I'm sick of this guy. He is no good. He's lousy. Oh, and Hawkeye's... Oh, she's shooting at these wannabe Führers. All with swords. It makes sense. I guess they decided Rat's weapon of choice. Oh, no! The glove was sliced. Does that mean he can't use his alchemy anymore? Come on, Scar. We're counting on you. You've been such a tough customer and a butt kicker, especially in those beginning arcs. Show us some of that fearsome evil again, Scar. Mustang. I don't think he can snap the flame alchemy without his glove, right? Oh, they want him to perform human transmutation. I think so that he could be a sacrifice. Do they need 5 sacrifices and they've only got 3? Like, it's not really about opening the gate. It's about making him someone who qualifies as that sacrifice to the void. Because, you know, it's a pentagram or pentangle. I don't know what you call it. Pentagon. That 5-sided structure. And they've only got 3 sacrifices so far. So who'd be 4? Who'd be that 5th one? Now that's a question, isn't it? Yeah, so he caught on why he wants him to open the gate. So there's 3, Mustang would be 4. Who would be 5? Ooh, get them all down there on the other side, all 5 of them fighting against Father's new creature, his new form. That'd be cool. So they're going to threaten Hawkeye, right? Yeah. At least Mustang's willing to stand his ground. He's got his principles. We still got Grumman out there. Like, when is Grumman going to ride in? Will he be the cavalry or the spoiler? I don't know yet, but when is Grumman going to ride? Who just got... Oh, no! Did they just kill Hawkeye? Oh, I didn't know. No. Oh, so they found the one person that might make him willing to perform human transmutation. No. I can't watch. Oh, I needed to relieve my anxiety, not build it up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what are we going to do here? This is so awful. Such, like, unfair psychological cruelty and torture. She's under orders not to die, so is she going to live through this? Oh, ordering someone not to die is not enough, is what Dr. Teeth says. Is this what it's going to take for Mustang to kill Dr. Teeth? And Mustang will probably kill Dr. Teeth with his bare hands and not alchemy. Okay, so Dr. Teeth's got a Philosopher's Stone. I guess he's willing to stop the bleeding so she doesn't have to even be reanimated, but come on, Mustang. Oh boy, this is quite the quandary. What do you call it? Like, I use the term, this is kind of like a Sophie's Choice, but this is a little bit different than that. It's just a Devil's Gambit or something. I don't know the right term. The cruel teasing. I just want to see Mustang make them all pay. Yeah, don't perform human transmutation, Mustang. Make them pay the old-fashioned way. Come on, fight the temptation. Fight the evil, Mustang. There's no way that a person like Dr. Teeth would actually keep his word. They would sacrifice you and let her die anyway. That's what you got to know when you're dealing with these James Bond villain types. You accomplish nothing by succumbing to what they ask because they still don't keep up their end of the bargain. Of course, if he does this as a misdirect and he says, okay, I'll do it, and then they let him go and they let him make an alchemy circle, then he might actually use his flame alchemy to just kill everybody and escape with Hawkeye and at least let her die in his arms or something. The end of another great episode. I'm so happy right now for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood in my life. It just keeps going. It keeps growing. It satisfies. I can never get enough. I'm so happy with it. I can't believe I'm getting down to less than 10 episodes left now, but I also feel myself racing towards the end because I just want more and more of this story. And I've got all these ideas for some Fullmetal Alchemist kind of videos and coverage and things I'm going to do after it's over with. Plus, for better or worse, I'm going to check out the live action Fullmetal Alchemist, The Revenge of Scar movie on Netflix that drops August 20th. By the time you see this video, it's probably already dropped and I've probably already talked about it. But anyway, I'm proud of you for watching anime. Wish me luck this afternoon, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.